NASCAR 5 starts right now. There are only 2 races remaining this season, and the chase for the Sprint Cup is heating up. Non-chasers have won the last 2 races, and therefore, no one is locked into the final round. That means 8 drivers will battle it out for half as many positions, as 4 drivers will remain in championship contention heading into the finals. Phoenix and Homestead Miami are coming up, which are sure to be a couple of nail-biting races. Hello and welcome to NASCAR 5. I'm your host, Bryce Turner. First up, results from the Cup Series race at Texas. Jimmie Johnson won the AAA Texas 500. Kevin Harvick, Brad Keselowski, Kyle Busch, and Jamie McMurray rounded out the top 5. For more post-race coverage, visit carnuts.ca and click on Closed Wheel Racing. Sunday, it's the Quicken Loans Race Heroes 500 from Phoenix International Raceway. The race will begin at about 3 p.m. Eastern Time with broadcast coverage on ESPN, TSN, the Motor Racing Network, and SiriusXM. Qualifying will be held at 6:30 p.m. today and will air on ESPN2. It's time now for comprehensive coverage of NASCAR's championship seasons. Joey Logano and Denny Hamlin are tied atop the chase grid. Ryan Newman and Jeff Gordon round out the top 4, but no one is locked into the final round. In fact, all 8 drivers still in title contention enter Phoenix separated by a mere 18 points. Only 4 of these drivers will vie for the 2014 Sprint Cup next weekend at Homestead, Miami. And a clarification for new fans, even in the final race, the non-championship contenders will still be competing. Matt Kenseth, Carl Edwards, Brad Keselowski, and Kevin Harvick are the other drivers who will try and work their way into the top 4 Sunday at Phoenix. Meanwhile, last weekend at Texas, tempers were flaring. Green-white checkered, Brad Keselowski ran into Jeff Gordon as the 2 drivers raced close on a restart. As a result of the contact, a flat tire on Gordon's car, sending Jeff to a 29th place finish. Jeff was on the outside of row 1 on the restart. Following the race, Jeff confronted Brad, who then started to walk away. Brad was shoved by Kevin Harvick before being grabbed by Jeff, which started a brawl between the 24 and 2 teams. Keselowski also ruffled some feathers with his aggressive driving style a few weeks ago at Charlotte, where there were some heated exchanges between Brad and fellow drivers Tony Stewart, Denny Hamlin, and Matt Kenseth. Back to Texas, 2 of Jeff Gordon's and 1 of Casey Kane's team members were fined $25,000 and suspended through the next 6 regular season races. Another 1 of Gordon's team members has been fined $10,000 and suspended through the next 3 regular season events. Jeff's crew chief Alan Gustafson and Casey's crew chief Kenny Francis have been fined $50,000 and placed on NASCAR probation through the next 6 regular season races. Hendrick Motorsports will pay the fines levied against their crew members. In the Camping World Truck Series, Kyle Busch won the WinStar World Casino 350, while Jeb Burton and Timothy Peters finished 2nd and 3rd. In the championship battle, Matt Crafton leads Ryan Blaney by 23 points with 2 races to go. Darrell Wallace Jr. is in 3rd, 43 points back. Crafton is in position to win his 2nd consecutive title, but this championship battle is far from over, as anything can happen in these final 2 races. For instance, Crafton may encounter some issues, which could allow Blaney to close in on the top spot. In the Nationwide Series, Kyle Busch won the O'Reilly Auto Parts Challenge as Joey Logano and Ryan Blaney followed him across the start-finish line. Chase Elliott will clinch the 2014 championship if he maintains his points lead of 48 or more over 2nd place Regan Smith, but Elliott may encounter some issues that can lead to a closer battle at Homestead, Miami. Where and when can you see the Nationwide and Truck Series races? This weekend's schedule is coming up following more news. Here's a look at which races we'll be previewing for you next week here on NASCAR 5. As the NASCAR season comes to a close, there will be some changes to the NASCAR 5 schedule. NASCAR 5 pre-race coverage for Homestead Miami will be posted next Friday as usual. Then next Sunday, as usual, post-race coverage will be found first at carnuts.ca. But then, here comes the changes. There will be a special post-race edition of NASCAR 5 Sunday evening, November 16th. Then the next show after that will be posted at the start of December on Monday the 1st and will preview Champions Week. On Saturday, December 6th, a Champions Week review show will be online. And for the latest NASCAR news over the off-season, check with carnets.ca. It's time now for a quick look into a few other news headlines. Michael Waltrip has been eliminated from Dancing with the Stars after 8 weeks of competition. NASCAR's TV ratings were better than Formula One's on Sunday, as the two series raced at the same time in the same state. And Watkins Glen International will be repaved next year, with the project slated to be completed before the 2016 racing season. Now here's a look at this weekend's schedule for the Nationwide and Truck Series. Tonight, the Lucas Oil 150 Truck Series race from Phoenix. The contest will begin at around 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time with broadcast coverage on Fox Sports 1, Speed Channel, the Motor Racing Network, and SiriusXM. Qualifying will take place today at 4:30 p.m. and can be seen on FS1. Tomorrow, the DAV 200 Nationwide Series race from Phoenix, which will begin at about 4 p.m. Eastern Time. The race will be televised on ESPN and TSN2. Radio coverage can be found on MRN and SiriusXM. Qualifying will be held tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. and will air on Fox Sports 2. Thanks for watching this week's edition of NASCAR 5. I'm Bryce Turner. Enjoy the races.